Well, good morning from Cody, Wyoming. We're on the shores of Buffalo Bill Cody Reservoir, just about 3 miles north of Cody. It's just an unbelievably beautiful setting. We're here for 2 or 3 nights, and we're going to go into town tonight. We're going to see a Western show. Dan Miller?
Yep.
Dan Miller. We've seen him before.
2 times.
2 times.
This
2
will be
other
the 3rd
times.
time.
So it's he's pretty special. So we're going to enjoy that.
So this is the coolest place if you're a driftwood junkie like me. Like, look at these awesome pieces. You see that? And this is like a Kontiki float somebody made.
And some enterprising individual actually made a bench out of driftwood. They got their fire and a little stack of wood ready for the fire. And again, this is right by the side of the lake where you can just enjoy the evening.
Delicious buffet ever. We're at Buffalo Bill Cody's hotel and restaurant. It's called the Irma. And he named it after his only daughter. And the bar over there is given to them by Queen Victoria, Queen of England.
And this is all behind the bar that Queen Victoria gave to Buffalo Bill.
Right through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be.
Okay, well, good afternoon. We just left Cody, Wyoming. It was really hard to leave. It's really our favorite western town. And actually, if you look in the background, that peak right there, that is Heart Mountain, and Cody is just on the other side of Heart Mountain. We are just entering the Shoshone National Forest, and again, another area that we really enjoy. Our favorite campground ever of all time is in the Shoshone National Forest, and it's called Crazy Creek. We're not sure we're going to be able to stay there tonight, but if we do, we will for sure show you around. We are on Chief Joseph Scenic Highway, and we're getting ready to come to an intersection with what's the name of that road?
Beartooth
Highway.
212?
212,
Yeah.
which the late Charles Kuralt of CBS said was the most beautiful drive in America. We tend to agree with him. It is, again, just stunning. Not sure we're going that direction, but if we do, we'll take you with us.
It's a funny story behind that. When we discovered it, we were in the Badlands, and this guy didn't want to go and ask any questions of the ranger, but I did, and he told me of this beautiful scenic byway you shouldn't miss. And so we went on it, and we were so happy we did. So ask for directions sometimes.
Yeah, there's a true story to that one. Okay, so we did make it to our favorite campground in the United States. Right across the road from our campsite is this amazing waterfall. This is Crazy Creek is the name of this. So this is Crazy Creek, Site 14. Just a little piece of heaven. I'm going to give you a little pan of this area. Out in the distance, that's Pilot Peak, that very sharp point, and then Index Peak to the right. Then across the valley, that ridge is home to bighorn sheep, and they'll jump from ledge to ledge, and we'll try and zoom in and get that for you. But then as we go this way, I'm going to pan down, and what you're going to see is in the valley is a working ranch, and we come back this way, and there's horses grazing. At night there's elk all in this valley. I mean, I just don't know how it gets any nicer than this.
knife has a straight edge on it, so it's very easy. And maybe in our world here, there lives a happy little mountain.
Well, good afternoon from Beartooth Pass, about 11,000 feet. We're on the Beartooth Scenic Highway. Absolutely gorgeous day. It's probably in the 50s, but we're enjoying a snowfield here. Annette's down there building a snowman. Bear is running around pretty crazily on the snowpack. Good morning from the Grand Tetons in Wyoming. We're in the Bridger Teton National Forest, about a half-hour drive off the paved road up into the mountains. Just beautiful. So we didn't really report from Yellowstone. Quite honestly, we kind of just drove through it. I love Yellowstone, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite places on the planet, but this time of the year, it's so busy. It's the high season that it's really just fighting crowds, and that's not what we're really interested in. So pro tip, if you ever want to go to Yellowstone, go in the shoulder seasons. The early fall, late spring. So we'll see what today brings. We're gonna maybe kayak?
Maybe.
The Snake River, we'll see. One of these days we'll do that.
There's a bicycle path.
Oh,
that goes
yeah, there's
all the way down the length of the Tetons.
Bike trail, yeah. So we may want to do the bike trail. So that's Jackson Hole. You hear about that. A hole is a valley in Western speak. So Jackson Hole, the town, is that way, and that is basically the hole. The Tetons are probably in the 12.5, 13,000 foot range, and that valley's about 7,000 feet. So they just jut out or up pretty significantly from the valley floor. Straight up. Mm-hmm. And what you see there, also there's some glaciers. Mount Moran, that's Mount Moran there in the center of the picture. That's actually a glacier. It's called Skillet Glacier, and that is there. Obviously, if it's a glacier, it's always there. There's several glaciers in the Teton Range, but that's the most visible.
So this is the Mountain Rose. You can see it's pretty pink. And then I picked this. This is the Mountain Lupin. It's kind of blue-green, the leaf, and purple.
Well, good morning. This is a special day, not because of where we are, although this is a special place, and we will always remember this day based on August 2nd, based on what's about to happen. So a lot of you know our daughter Jordan and son-in-law Mark have been fostering Emmy Lou since birth, basically. And so, what, a little over a year now? And they have been moving toward the adoption process, and we actually didn't think that was going to take place while we were on the road, but it's taken place right now in just a few minutes. So we are in a spot where we are going to be able to FaceTime with them and watch the adoption, and so we're just really excited to officially bring Emmy Lou into our family. She's been part of our family from day one anyway, but it's the official day today, so pretty darn exciting.